You just received your disability insurance quotes. And if you're watching this, you're probably thinking one of two things. Either, this sounds important, but I really don't understand it yet. Or, I'm still a resident. Is this something I actually need to deal with right now? Both of those are completely normal. So let's take a few minutes and walk you through exactly what you're looking at. My name is Chuck. I'm a certified financial planner and the CEO of Doctor Disability. For over 20 years, my team and I have helped more than 25,000 doctors protect their income, many of them while they're still in training, just like you. So let's start with the basics. What is disability insurance really? Here's the simplest way to think about it. It's insurance that protects your most valuable asset. You've already spent years in school, years in training. You've sacrificed a lot to get to where you are. And the career you're building toward, that future income, that is your most valuable asset right now. If you get sick or injured and can't work, your paycheck stops. But your student loans don't stop. Your rent doesn't stop. Your family's expenses don't stop. Disability insurance protects the career you've worked so hard to build. Think of it as paycheck insurance. Now, here's where a lot of residents get tripped up. The most common mistake I see is focusing on price first. And I understand why. You're not exactly swimming in money right now. But here's the thing. Two policies can look almost identical on paper, have similar monthly benefits, similar price tags, and behave completely differently when you actually need them. The goal isn't the cheapest policy. The goal is understanding what you're buying. So let me walk through with you the 5 things that actually matter when comparing disability insurance policies. Number 1 is the insurance company's financial strength. Number 2 is the definition of disability. Number 3 are the benefit amount, elimination period, and benefit period. Number 4 is non-cancellable and guaranteed renewable. And number 5 are riders and options. Let's go through each one. Let's start out with the financial strength of the insurance company. A policy is only as good as the company that has to honor it. Great contract language means nothing if the company won't pay the claim. That's why we only work with companies that are financially strong, independently rated, and have long track records of treating people fairly. Guardian, MassMutual, Principal. That foundation is already built into your quotes. Next is the definition of disability. This is the most important part of the policy itself. Here's what to look for. True own occupation coverage. What this means is that if an illness or an injury stops you from doing your specific job, you could receive benefits, even if you're still able to work in some other capacity. You don't have to be unable to work in any job, just your job. Not every policy defines disability the same way, and that difference can be huge, especially for specialists. All insurance companies in your quotes include true own occupation coverage. Next are the benefit amount, elimination period, and benefit period. The benefit amount is your monthly payment from the insurance company if you can't work. As a resident, it starts smaller because your income right now is smaller. But most policies let you increase your coverage later as your income grows without having to go through medical underwriting again. The elimination period is your waiting period after a disability occurs before your benefits begin. It's typically 90 days. Think of it like a deductible measured in time, not dollars. So, as an example, if an injury from a car accident prevented you from working, your first disability check would come in the 4th month. The benefit period is the maximum length of time benefits will pay out. For physicians, we generally recommend coverage to age 65 or 67, your full working career. Next is non-cancelable and guaranteed renewable. This one sounds complicated, but it's not. It simply means the insurance company cannot raise your rates, cannot change your policy terms, and cannot cancel your policy as long as you keep paying your premium. What you buy today stays locked in. For residents, this is especially important. The earlier you buy, the more you lock in before health changes, demanding schedules, or specialty-specific risks come into play. Next are riders. Riders are optional add-ons that let you customize your policy. And there are a few that matter a lot for residents. First is the partial disability benefit. This rider pays a partial monthly benefit in the event of a partial disability. The percentage of benefit paid typically mirrors your percentage of lost income. So if you lose 50% of your income, your policy pays 50% of your benefit. And because partial disabilities are so common, we recommend this rider on every policy. Next is a future increase option. This rider lets you increase your monthly benefit as your income grows without any new medical underwriting. That means future health problems won't prevent you from increasing your coverage. It's a must-have for all residents, fellows, and anyone expecting their income to grow. Next is a cost of living adjustment. This rider automatically increases your benefit while you're on a claim to keep pace with inflation, so your purchasing power doesn't erode over a long-term disability. Since inflation has a greater impact on longer-term claims, we recommend this rider for anyone 45 and under. Lastly is a student loan rider. This is a separate benefit specifically to cover your loan payments during a total disability, allowing you to keep current on your payments even if you're not working. This rider is worth considering for physicians and dentists carrying significant student debt. Now, you don't need every rider. You just need the ones that fit you where you are now and where you're headed. Now let's look at what you were actually sent. When you scan your quote comparison, you'll notice a lot of things look the same across companies. That's intentional. We've already filtered for financial strength and policy quality. What you're seeing are the meaningful differences. Guardian is known for the strongest own occupation definition and often the best access to guaranteed standard issue programs. MassMutual has a long history of paying dividends, which can effectively lower your premium over time. Principal tends to offer strong flexibility, especially for physicians working part-time. None of these is the best. Each reflects a different priority. The right choice is the one that fits you. So before we wrap up, I want to address the thing that causes a lot of residents to pause. Applying is not a commitment. When you submit an application, you're simply starting the underwriting process, finding out exactly what you qualify for. If something comes back that doesn't feel right, you can walk away. No obligation. Most residents who delay don't do it because they're not interested. They delay because they think applying locks them in. It doesn't. Applying is how you get clarity. So here's where we are. We reviewed the 5 things that matter. You've seen how your quotes compare, and you know that the next step, starting an application, is about getting information, not making a final decision. The application takes about 15 minutes. We'll walk you through every step. We're here to answer every question along the way. And if something comes back that doesn't feel right, you can walk away. There's no obligation. So when you're ready, go ahead and start your application. We'll guide you from here.